Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of JLD Reactions. Today we're going to be reacting to Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 13, entitled The Parting of Ways. So, that sounds to me like, I know that we're going to get a new Doctor in Series 2, the next season. So, The Parting of Ways, I'm thinking that something's going to happen in this episode where we're going to end up, the Doctor's going to die off, and we're going to, well, not Doctor die off, but the Doctor's going to transform into the new Doctor. That'll either happen in this episode or the next episode. Last episode, Rose was taken hostage by the Daleks, who have been controlling the human race for at least, well, I don't know, 100 years. I don't think they said how many years, but they've been controlling the human race for a certain amount of years behind the scenes, and now the Doctor is going to save Rose, as usual. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Oh, and before we do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you know when I put up new videos. And also, you can get the full reaction to this video and other videos on Patreon for just $1.
Said you're gonna kill him.
You have predicted correctly.
Well, that's what they want, Rose.
We got incoming.
That's right.
The extravator
Oh, they're
is
still
working.
alive.
We've got
Okay.
a fully functional force field. Try saying that when you're drunk.
And for my next trick,
He did it.
Huh. That was quick. I thought it was going to be a whole episode about trying to get Rose back.
Yes.
I told you I'd come and get you.
I never doubted it.
I did. You all right?
Yeah, you.
Not bad. Been better.
Hey, don't I get a hug?
Oh, come here.
I was talking to him. Welcome home.
Oh, there.
Giant Dalek.
Rose, Captain, this is the Emperor of the Daleks.
You destroyed us, Doctor. The Dalek race died in your inferno, but my ships
Yeah!
rolling through time, crippled but alive.
I get it.
Do not interrupt! Do not interrupt! Do not interrupt!
I think you're forgetting something. I'm the Doctor, and if there's one thing I can do, it's talk. I've got 5 billion languages, and you haven't got one way of stopping me. So if anybody's gonna shut up, it's you! Okie doke. So
They fear the
where were we?
Doctor?
We waited here in the dark space, damaged but rebuilding. Centuries passed, and we quietly infiltrated the systems of Earth, harvesting
The bigger ones,
of
the
humanity.
sorry, I'm listening. The bigger one isn't as gross looking as the smaller ones.
The prisoners, the refugees, the dispossessed, they all came to us. The bodies were filleted, pulped, sifted. The seed of the human race is perverted. Only one cell in a billion
Filleted.
fit to be nurtured.
So you created an army of Daleks out of the dead.
That makes him half human.
Those words are blasphemy! Do not blaspheme! Do not blaspheme! Do not blaspheme! Everything human has been purged. I cultivated pure and blessed Dalek.
Since when did the Daleks have a concept of blasphemy?
I reached into the dirt and made new life. I am the god of all Daleks. Worship him! Worship him! Worship him!
They're insane.
Hiding in silence for hundreds of years, that's enough to drive anyone mad.
But it's worse than that. Driven mad by your own flesh. The stink of humanity. You hate your own existence. And that makes them more deadly than ever.
We're going.
You may not leave my presence. Stay where you are.
Linda, what are you still doing on board? I told you to evacuate everyone.
She wouldn't go.
Didn't want to leave you.
But
There weren't enough shuttles anyway, or I wouldn't be here.
Hmm?
We've got about 100 people stranded on floor 0.
Listen. My name's Roderick. I won the game. Where's my money?
how they gonna get rid of her?
Been
Training.
fun. But I guess this is goodbye.
The doctor's gonna do it. You just watch it.
Rose. You are worth fighting for.
Is she?
Wish I'd never met you, Doctor. I
Damn
was
it.
much better off as a coward.
Mmm. And this bloody train is ruining that beautiful moment.
There aren't any Daleks. They disappeared thousands of years ago.
Thanks. As for the rest of you, the Daleks will enter the station at floor 494, and as far as I can tell, they'll head up, not down. But that's not a promise. So here's a few words of advice. Keep quiet.
And if you want to remember me, then you can do one thing. That's all. One thing.
Have a good life. Do that for me, Rose. Have a fantastic life.
You can't do this to me. You can't. Take me back! Take me back!
The human race had survived in some shape or form, but you're the only Daleks in existence. The whole universe is in danger if I let you live.
Yeah. Gotta destroy Earth.
Do you see, Jack? That's the decision I've got to make for every living thing. Die as a human or live as a Dalek. What would you do?
You send her home. She's safe. Keep working.
But how do we know that living... Once you give in to the Daleks, like, I know the Borg are based off the Daleks from Star Trek. But to me, it's like, once you've become assimilated, I mean, are you miserable? So maybe... I guess either option will work, really. Either destroy the entire human race, save the rest of the universe, or just everybody becomes a Dalek, and we all just, you know, live lives as Daleks. I mean, as long as we're not in pain or being tortured or anything, I mean, we'll be mindless zombies going around talking about exterminate, but will we be miserable? If we're not miserable, then we should all just be converted into Daleks, right?
That's nice. Do they deliver?
Yeah.
Oh, Rose, have something to eat.
200,000 years in the future, he's dying, and there's nothing I can do.
Well, like you said, 200,000 years, it's way off.
But it's not. It's now. That fight is happening right now. And he's fighting for us, for the whole planet, and I'm just sitting here eating chips.
Listen to me. God knows I have hated that man, but right now I love him. And do you know why? Because he did the right thing. He sent you back to me.
But what do I do every day, Mum? What do I do? Get up, catch the bus, go to work, come back home, eat chips and go to bed. Is that it?
It's what the rest of us do.
But I can't.
Why? Because you're better than us?
No, I didn't mean that.
I couldn't either.
But it was. It was a better life. And I don't mean all the travelling and seeing aliens and spaceships and things. That don't matter. The doctor showed me a better way of living your life. You know he showed you too. That you don't just give up. You don't just let things happen. You make a stand. You say no. You have the guts to do what's right when everyone else just runs away.
In years, when the
That was
Daleks
really
get in,
good.
you
I really
follow
liked
them.
that. I really related to her on that. Because I remember when I would come back from Mexico, because I grew up in the country, but then I went up to this really big city, Mexico City, after I graduated college. And whenever I would come home from college, I'd be so depressed Because I'd be like, I was just in a huge city meeting all types of people from all over the world, and now I'm back in the country.
For life like the kind he's never had. The sort of life that you could have with me.
Bad. Well. God, they killed everybody?
Right, you've only got this until
What?
6 o'clock, so get on with it.
Mum, where the hell did you get that from?
Rodrigo, he owes me a favour. Never mind why, but you were right about your dad, sweetheart. He was full
Wow.
of mad ideas,
I didn't
and it's
expect that.
exactly what he would have done. Now get on with it before I change my mind.
That's it. Okay, so I think in real life she would have like exploded instantly. What happens when somebody's in a vacuum in space?
I kind of figured that.
Oh shit! So that's how they got rid of Dr. Jack. I knew they were gonna have to get rid of him eventually, because I knew they were gonna have 3 people for the whole show. So, I mean, I like Dr. Jack. I mean, I'm calling him Dr. Jack. Captain Jack. I like Captain Jack. That sucks. The TARDIS. The source. The soul of the TARDIS.
What have you done?
I looked into the TARDIS. And the TARDIS looked into me.
You looked into the time vortex, Rose. No one's meant to see that.
This is the abomination. Exterminate!
I am the bad wolf. I create myself.
Huh?
I take the words. I scatter them in time and space.
Who, the
A
TARDIS?
message to leave myself here.
Rose, you've got to stop this. You've got to stop this now.
The lights are
You've
so
got the
pretty.
entire vortex running through your head. You're gonna burn.
I want you safe. My doctor. Protected from the false god.
You cannot hurt me. I am immortal.
You are tiny. I
You
can
shall
see
be
the whole of
destroyed.
time and space, every single atom of your existence, and I divide them.
So the TARDIS can do this.
Turn to dust.
So the only problem with this is like the TARDIS could be used anytime whenever they have a huge threat. Rose, go look in the TARDIS. They're gonna have to come up with a way to keep it, because they can't. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like this, but they can't keep using the TARDIS to get out of every situation. Whenever there's a big threat that they can't overcome. That's my damn phone. Come on, done. Come on, done. I am the Phoenix.
Everything dies. The time will end.
I will not die. I cannot die.
Rose, you've done it. Now stop. Just let go.
How can I let go of it? I bring life.
Oh, he's back.
You can't control life and death.
But I
Did she
can.
resurrect everybody though?
The sun and the moon. The day and night.
Yeah. I don't see them romantic at all. But I think he's just absorbing her powers. Not because he loves her. Not because he wants to bang her. Oops. He doesn't want to have sexual intercourse with her. Sorry. Shit, they left Jack? So is he gonna be like stranded there? Younger looking.
Hello. Okay. New teeth. That's weird. So where was I? Oh, that's right. Barcelona.
I'm going to have to get used to him. I mean, I've only seen like 1 minute of... I've seen 20 seconds of his acting, and I'm sure he's going to be a really good actor, but I'm so used to Christopher Eccleston at this point, like so many episodes, and you guys can see all my junk and my shit in the background. I'm so used to Christopher Eccleston at this point, like I kind of don't want a new Doctor, but I'm eager to see what he brings to it. I hope he can keep it fun, and you know, he's obviously going to be a smart aleck because I think all the Doctor's always a smart aleck. That was a really good episode, a great episode. I want to give the episode a 9. I'm feeling kind of generous, and I thought that was a really good episode, so I'm going to go ahead and just give that episode a 9 because it did everything that I needed it to do for a season finale. I mean, there was a strong climax. The pacing was great. I was wondering what's going to happen. How are they going to defeat the threat? Seemed big enough. Because sometimes on a show you can have... There's not enough threat. So you don't feel like the characters are actually ever in any real danger. And I didn't think that they were going to kill off nearly as many people as they did. I'm not surprised they killed off... I thought they were going to kill off maybe a few people. I thought they were going to completely kill off Jack. I was really shocked by that, but then they brought him back. So I'm actually kind of glad. So that means that we'll probably be seeing Jack in the future. Although he's probably going to be super pissed that they abandoned him or left him at, you know, in a time outside of his own. I wonder why they did that. I mean, I guess Rose just didn't... I know the Doctor probably just didn't know if he was alive or not, and Rose probably just didn't remember that she brought him back to life. I love the ending. I thought the ending was great with the TARDIS. The soul of the TARDIS. For some reason, I love looking at the soul of the TARDIS. It reminds me of God. And I'm one of those people that's all about... I mean, I don't want to sound like a hipster or anything, but I'm into, like, you know, alien conspiracy theories and, like, Source. The Force! If you watch Star Wars... I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan. I have seen the original 3 movies, but I guess you would call it The Force. I also like that Mickey and Rose's mom finally came around. Billie Piper did a great job with that monologue, by the way, with the, I can't just sit here and eat chips while the Doctor's dying. Okay, yeah, I suck. Anyway, it was a great season, and I'm eager to see what the new Doctor is going to be like, and we will see you in the next episode, guys. Arrivederci. Bye.